All right, so in this video, I'm gonna talk about 5 small but mighty YouTube channels that are making at least 5 figures a month. Some of them are making a heck of a lot more than that. And I'm gonna try to show you a bunch of different examples of YouTube channels that make money in different ways as well. And there's just 2 things I want you to know. 1, hopefully this inspires and motivates you to start your own YouTube channel or keep going on YouTube if you've been stalling. But a disclaimer, which is number 2, is that most YouTube channels fail. Just like any other business out there, most businesses fail. And so you can definitely learn from the successes, and I highly recommend that you do. But with that being said, to help you avoid failure, I actually have a free live training, a free live workshop that I'm gonna be doing on Zoom this week, and you can check it out down in the description and the pinned comment below. So go ahead, sign up to that free live workshop by clicking that link in the description and the pinned comment below. I'll be going over all the things you should do, all the things you shouldn't do, and a simple step-by-step plan to actually get results on YouTube. This system is different than what anybody else teaches. Nobody else teaches YouTube like I do, and it's why we've been able to literally get hundreds of people results. And the Zoom workshop is completely free, and then afterwards, I'm gonna have an after-hours Q&A session where you can ask me literally any questions you want. And if all of that wasn't enough, we're also giving away an AI that we've been working extremely hard on. I've personally put tens of hours into this in the last week to make this AI as good as possible, and we're giving it away completely free, and this is going to help you take your YouTube game to the next level. And we're only giving it away this week, so do not miss out on that. Click the link in the description, the pinned comment below, and let's jump into it right now with number 1 on the list. And that is going to be retirement survival. Now, this channel is so low key that they don't even have a profile picture. The profile picture is just an art, which is pretty funny considering the fact that they're making about $13,000 to $40,000 a month. Now, their most popular video was posted about 4 weeks ago. It's called How Much YouTube Paid My Small Channel in 2025. They posted some other really big videos too, like Harsh Realities of Turning 72, Retired and Broke, What Retirees Regret Buying the Most, etc.
5,500 subs, and I made $1,200.
But this channel really only started posting about 6 months ago, and they're already having insane amounts of success. Now, the coolest thing about this channel is his videos are dead simple, right? They're just, he doesn't even have a thumbnail on his videos. The titles are quite simple. And the videos themselves look like they were recorded on a phone, maybe one that's a few years old even. And there are no edits. It's just him talking off the cuff, which is pretty incredible. And he is making $13,000 to $40,000 a month with this channel. Now, obviously this gentleman's on the older side, and you might be thinking, well, Shane, this is the exception. It's much harder for older people to grow on YouTube. And actually right now in 2026, it is significantly easier for older people to grow on YouTube. And I know this because I have many clients that are in that older demographic. Additionally, I know that if he's monetizing correctly, he could be making way more money with this channel.
All right, quick break. I'm hanging out with my brother Zach right now. He's not a tech guy at all, and he made $214 in a single day on YouTube. And I just wanted to let you know that this week we are hosting a free live one-time workshop. So one thing that people struggle with the most is finding their niche, and that is why we actually created an AI called the Niche Validator that's gonna help you find your niche or help you dial in your niche if you already have one. And we're gonna be giving away this Niche Validator this week at a live workshop. And it's called How to Finally Make Money from YouTube.com in 2026. And it's happening on April 14th, 2026. So make sure you mark that down. And if you're struggling to find your niche, or you don't want to commit months or even years to a niche that ends up not being profitable, then this is for you. So click the link in the description and the pinned comment below. And once you register, hit add to calendar so it shows up on your Google, Apple, or Outlook calendar. And if for whatever reason you're watching this in the future, still check the link in the description and the pinned comment below, because we may be doing another live workshop in the future, and it'll tell you when. Now, you'll also be able to ask me questions live, so I look forward to meeting you. And you'll also get an update on how this guy is doing on YouTube as well. So see you this week, and back to your regularly scheduled programming.
One of my clients is the Unretired with RJ. He started posting about 5 months ago or so. Immediately, he had a video take off in the first month or so.
But what if you've got a few $100,000 sitting in a Roth IRA.
And around the second month of his channel, he made $28,000 in a single month. And his content is relatively basic. There's nothing crazy, fancy, or flashy about it. And you might be thinking, how did he make that much money when he didn't get that many views? Well, the way he did is because the views he did get are worth a lot more. And that's why it's so much easier to grow as an older person on YouTube, both from a money perspective as well as a views perspective. YouTube is heavily pushing older creators. Now, whether this is like the algorithm, like something in the algorithm pushing older creators, or whether this is just, people are tired of younger creators and they want to see more older creators, or any number of other things, I don't know, but YouTube is heavily pushing older creators. It is so much easier for my older clients to get results, and their content can be relatively basic and still do really well. And I am so confident that my system works that I did something that I've never seen anybody else do. I took an older person in my family, my brother Zach, who's 50 years old, and I gave him my system, and his very first video, literally the first video he posted on May 26th, blew up, got nearly 1 million views, and 1 month after posting his first video, he was already making $214 a day. I've never seen anybody else do that, but I did it, and he's making great money from this YouTube channel, and he's actually planning on selling his business, and he's gonna go full-time into YouTube. So if you wanna learn the system, this process, it's relatively simple. I'm gonna be teaching it live this week. Click the link in the description in the pinned comment below. It'll literally be me on a Zoom call teaching you, and then I'm gonna take a Q&A and answer any question you have afterwards. So click that link in the description in the pinned comment below, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, next small channel is gonna be Think Science. Now, this is a pretty small channel, relatively new channel as well, 76,000 subs, and they're making about $7,000 to $21,000 a month. Now, the science niche is really, really hot right now. There's something about the science niche that's really making just everything pop off. And I think one of the reasons is it kind of bridges entertainment and education. Now, education content almost always pays significantly higher than entertainment content, but entertainment content usually gets way more views than education content. But science content, especially if you do it in the right way, where you make it interesting and entertaining, actually does both.
Melanin absorbs harmful ultraviolet radiation.
And that's why they make about $7,000 to $21,000 a month even with a tiny channel like this. Now, there's some other channels that are much bigger that are making a lot more money than that. And yeah, this is a great niche, entertaining, but also educational. And this channel's crushing it. I mean, this channel is literally only 2 months old, which is nuts. But this video right here, they uploaded 1 month ago, got 3.5 million views, and made $17,000 on its own. So yeah, this channel is crushing it. Science niche is also crushing it as well. If you are gonna do a faceless channel, I highly recommend that you use some sort of avatar that represents you. And an example of that is one of my clients' channels, Wiz of Ecom. It used to be called Wiz of Ecom. Now it's Mubu Wiz of Ecom. And he basically started off with this avatar, right? Basically had this avatar of himself. It wasn't moving or anything like that, but he had this avatar that represented him, and he was able to actually scale this channel and his personal brand, which was all anonymous, all faceless, just had the avatar, to a 7-figure business. And then of course he did eventually decide to do a face reveal.
Hello everybody. My name is Mubu.
And he was able to scale it to a multiple 7-figure business. So as long as you do it that way, you have the avatar, and then you follow what I like to call the hybrid personal brand method, which again, I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do that at this week during our live training. So click the link in the description and pinned comment below to sign up for that. Exclusive live training. We're only gonna be doing this exact one this time, so definitely don't miss out on it. Then you can definitely go into the faceless route. But I typically don't recommend doing it like this because, to be completely honest with you, people do not feel a connection to you. They don't feel like they know, like, and trust you. Whereas if you use an avatar, there is a little bit of that connection there, and it also creates a lot of curiosity about who you are. And so people can still sort of get to know you and feel a connection to you, even though it's an avatar. Now, for most of you, you're gonna watch my videos, you're gonna enjoy my free live trainings and free workshops, which I put a ton of effort into both of those, the videos and the live trainings, and that's it. We're never gonna end up working together. I'm gonna give you way more value than you give me, and that is completely fine. I always like to give at least 10 times more value than I receive. And that's probably 99% of you. But for the 1%, or maybe 0.1% of you that want that red carpet experience, that want to be handheld, that wants somebody to basically carry them across the finish line as much as possible when it comes to growing and making money on YouTube, go ahead and book a call in the description in the pinned comment below. Now, let me tell you the people that this is for, just to be very clear. This is for business owners who want to get more leads from YouTube. This is for YouTubers that are getting views, but they're struggling to monetize. This is for YouTubers that are crushing it, but they want to crush it even more. And it's for people who want to treat YouTube like a business, people who want to treat YouTube like an absolute professional, and they want to start now and they're willing to work hard. So if you are not on that list, then do not book a call. We only accept about 18% of people who book calls. But if you do fit all those criteria and you're very serious about growing and making money on YouTube, then book a call and you'll get an opportunity to potentially work directly with myself and my team. On this call, we'll figure out where you are right now, where you want to be. We'll make a plan to get there and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together or not. People often discover their niche on this call. So it's a super valuable call whether or not we end up working together. So check that out in the description. It also might be in the about section on my channel as well, if it's not in the description. But if you really want to work with me, you'll be able to find it. And if you want to check out an example of somebody who did work with me and was able to get amazing results, check out this video right here.